Greetings, greetings. Peace and blessings. We are the Mohammeds. Got candy in my mouth. The residential tourist 85 to Africa. We are still living in the after. Welcome once again to the Real Talk Live. I don't know, is it a show? I don't want to say it's a
Sunday
show.
Live.
It's a Sunday Live, and we're just going to try to keep it real with you guys. Please pardon and forgive us for last week, but it wasn't there
What
for us.
happened
I
last
don't
week?
know. But
I
last week,
think we had no words. We had nothing to talk about.
yeah, so we didn't want to just stare at you and you stare at us. Nonetheless, we're here. We're grateful and we're very thankful. Please, let's do a mic check. Please let us know that we can be heard and that our quality of sound is sufficient. Please, thumbs up will suffice if someone can give us a thumbs up. And then we can proceed forward a little more confidently. I see we have folk already. Still waiting for the
We
thumb.
got sister. Okay, she said we hear you.
Okay, thank you. Wa alaikum salam, Sister Liz. Who we have? Got Easy York. All right, the new Wakenya. We accept that. Thank you. Salam Awande. Thank you very much. Good to see you again.
Man of leisure.
Man of leisure. That's a new well that we're aware of. You may have been a long time viewer subscriber, but it's the first time I think that we've seen your name come across the comment section. But thank you so very much. Good to see you. We got Sister Anna. Greetings early in the morning from California. Boy, we are honored that you would tune in to us early in the morning. Wow, beautiful, beautiful. Well, let's give the acknowledgments, continue to give the acknowledgments. Thank you so very much to the subscribers and our viewers. We are grateful for you, as always. We can't say it enough. Thank you to our members as well. Of course, we thank you, can't say it enough. And to our agents that are out there who really don't have good intentions. However, we keep on pushing along anyway, and we are grateful anyhow. So,
Got a new one. Who is Herbie?
okay, hello, who is Herbie? It's a new one. Thank you. It's good to see some. Always good to see the familiar for sure, and it's also very good to see some new new names.
We got Maggie from
Sister Maggie
Fayetteville.
From Fayetteville. Oh, right in our neck of the woods before we left.
Right, we were in Union City.
Right at the border of Union City and Fayetteville.
Connection. So that was one of our favorite places.
Thank you so much. She said, "Your husband, give greetings to your husband for us, please. Please do that. Thank you so very much for the love. We appreciate it."
So, recap.
Let's recap. We can recap. Let's do it.
Kind of tired. We've had friends.
It's a good time. A good
family,
time.
Whichever one you want to call it.
Both.
In town the last 3 weeks.
Yes, it was a beautiful thing.
And on top of that, we had we do the travel services, East Africa travel services as well. So we had a group in Zanzibar. We had friends and family that came over here that's been here for 3 weeks. We did go ahead and get them booked on that group to go to Zanzibar as well. So we had 5 days to do some filming for you guys. But and then of course, arranging all of that, getting all it. Last Sunday we're just tired, and then trying to show the people that's here just our basic stuff. We didn't even show the amazing stuff of Kenya, just the basic stuff.
It was still amazing.
Yeah, it was amazing. Some of our favorite things. Yeah. We went to Karua Forest, of course. Yeah, we went hiking, and you guys don't really realize how amazing that is for us as expats in our mind, thinking we are in Africa, hiking through a forest where they told us the lions and tigers and bears on my will come out and get us. And then we're hiking through the forest, go to the most amazing, beautiful cafe in the middle of the forest, like you're in a tropical rainforest treehouse in the way. That's what it feels like. And then you go down to see the waterfalls. Oh my God. We've caught them with tears in their eyes and standing in the middle of the rocks, and this is the man I'm talking about, just dropping tears, just because they're so grateful to have this moment we're here in Africa, where they just lied to us so much. And of course, you guys say, well, now y'all got YouTube and y'all should know the truth. Yeah, we do now. But now our eyes are able to see that it's for real. And so having those moments with them, of course, choked me up because I'm like, wow, we're actually being used as a vessel to help people to come see what they would have never thought to even look for before.
And it was, we've been there. This is maybe our third or fourth time going since being here, but each time it's kind of, it's like the first time.
Yeah.
This particular time that we had gone with our beloved family, friends, or friends, however, they're family and friends.
Yeah, we don't know which one to call them right now.
It was like the first time because we were experiencing it through them, their excitement, their joy. But we also had something we had not had before, which was a tour. The gentleman just took it upon himself, and he was walking us through. And as he was walking us through, the amazement of the forest, not just the beauty, just the natural beauty of it, but the functionality. I'll put it that way, where he was pointing out different plants and trees and things of that nature and how medicinal they are. And it just really increased the amazement because it's like, wow, it puts things into perspective to where, right here, just naturally from the earth, these are a lot of things that is right in front of us that could aid and assist us in our either enhancing our health or improving our health or curing, whatever ailments that might be that we're experiencing. And it's right there. It's already there. And I mean, he was pointing out some things that were amazing. Like there was a tree that wasn't a tree.
Yeah.
It was a plant.
But it was the size.
But it was the size of a tree. It was the craziest thing ever. And I'm like, man, this is amazing. And for us, it's like, we give all praise to the Most High because it's like we see more of His majesty. And it's a blessing that right where we originate from, here on the continent, He gave everything to us. And so we return to it and we can appreciate it even more. So it was exciting.
And you think about where we come from and what we do in the States and our daily life and the hustle and the bustle all day, every single day, to the minute. We're taught and trained to the minute. 8 o'clock, you got to be here. You got 4-minute grace period. 8:05, you written up. 8:06, you fired. Like this is how our life is. It's not Hakuna Matata every day in the States. So when you're coming here and in your mind, you're thinking you're on vacation, this is really that time where you actually get to stop and smell the roses.
Literally.
And you slow down and you're like taking breaths that you haven't taken before. Your eyes are now open to things you've never seen before. Like and this is us. We've been here in Kenya a year now. It's a year now. So even for me, I stopped in my tracks like, whoa, did you see that bird? That bird was so pretty. It's so little. Did you see that? Oh, look at that flower over there. And he'd be like, all right, we're going to do this every time. And I'm like, wait, did you see the monkeys? Man, and it don't matter how many times I see a monkey in a day, I'm going to stop and, I want to see the monkeys.
This is true.
But it's every day. And so we kept telling the people, this is our life here every day. So of course, now, you already know. They done seen the wonderfulness of Kenya. So, yeah, they moving. They coming.
We were in Rwanda, I used to say it's the Rwanda effect when people get wild and they say, you know what, I'm packing up. So now being in Kenya, it's like to the 10th power. It's like the Kenya effect.
Mind-blowing.
And people coming like, you know what, are you serious? This is how it goes down. This is how it is. And this is the quality of living and life that I can experience. Yeah, I can do this. I can get down with something like this. And so it happens. So
and their pastime in Atlanta is skating. So how they even came is because they were kind of skeptical looking at the stuff that Lamont would post. And then they were like, yeah, but if y'all had a skating rink, I'll be on my way. What did he do? Go get that little video,
got you.
post it.
Show you this.
They've been down here. First of all, the skating rink is the largest skating rink that we've ever seen. Number one, and number two, it's open till like 3 o'clock in the morning. These people been out there skating 2 and 3 o'clock in the morning. We haven't even went out with them. They
Not
be out
skating,
there
yeah.
skating 2 and
They
3 o'clock in the
can really
morning.
skate. We can't
Yeah, they
skate.
scared.
They can
They
skate.
could do the flips and the turns and the
Like
backwards and
professional.
lay back with it and hands in the pocket. We'd be all like, okay, wait a minute,
Yeah,
wait a
somebody
minute.
come around too fast. You got to stop for a second. Then you got then keep on moving.
So can you imagine you came to Africa and one of the joys of being here or being in Kenya is going skating. We didn't even get to show. There's so much we didn't show them.
Well, I mean,
So much.
look like they're gonna be here, so they'll get a chance to see it in their own
Do we even take them
good
to Two
time.
Rivers?
Yes.
We done took them so many places. I don't
See,
even
just
know where. But we had a good time.
had a good time, and again, it's reviving to be able to witness and observe another or others find the joy when being here or coming here, um, wherever, even if it was in Rwanda, the same thing, but now here in Kenya, Nairobi, and it really is reviving, because life is life,
Yeah.
right? And we can get settled and get comfortable and get the familiarity of things can become a bit mundane. That hasn't happened to us because we still that's just us. We just like to discover things, but it's possible. So being able to witness and observe others, you know, uh, find that joy in
Yeah, we sat back like the proud parents. Like,
well, not bad, but
I just felt like he's older than us, but I'm
yeah.
just like, yeah. Because now we're a year in, so we like semi-vets
No,
for the new
we still
repacks.
babies. We still
We're
babies.
like,
There's people
yeah.
that's diasporas have been here for 20 years, and man, we still babies at this thing. But
Yeah, we got
nevertheless,
PP Bob on today.
PP,
He always come on the after effect. So he's on, Joe Linda's on. Who needs us to? Oh, Liz is on.
Yeah,
So what's amazing is the new.
she says, listen, who needs a stupid pigeon when you can have some monkeys?
That's right. Don't play.
Sister Maggie said, truly the Garden of Eden. True enough. True enough.
Nature is God's way of healing body, mind, and spirit from the beginning of time. That's true. I could watch monkeys all day, and I swear I just feel so much joy and pride. I just love it so much. So we have new repatriates coming, right? And they're not coming the route of the US. They are coming the route of West Africa to here. No exaggeration. It's it's crazy. We have a family coming from Ghana. This is the third family from Ghana. We had a family come from Gambia. Now of course, we have a family coming from Nigeria. And the funny thing is, and I know he's on, or he said he's about to log on. I hope he got on.
Okay.
But the funny thing is, this brother is Nigerian, but he lived in the States his whole life. He's from New York. You cannot tell him he's not a New Yorker. He got the whole New York energies, swag, all of it. But his family's from Nigeria. His father's side is from Nigeria. So they've been over there for 3 years, and he's like, I have to get out of here. And so when he was coming, I don't know if you guys follow the news, international news or not, but Nigeria went on an all-out strike. They are demanding fair wages. They want minimum wage raised up. And I agree all the way with them. You know what I mean? But in Africa, they don't play. When it's time to fight for your rights, they taking major drastic measures. They don't have these little laws in place like the US where if you don't tell them the time you're going to march or picket, then you're going to go to Nigerians said, we're shutting down the airport, schools, hospitals, all government agencies. They took down the power grid. They complete blackness. They were going to make sure not just the Nigerian government hear them, but the world will know nothing's coming in or out of Nigeria until our voices are heard. So I'm just like, I'm amazed by the power. And this is the power of unity. This is the power of people fighting for a cause in unity.
Mm.
And to say that you're going to shut down the government, why do we keep marching when we've been treated so unjustly in our country forever? And we'll just march and picket, march and picket. But over in these other countries, you look in Paris, they shutting stuff down. You look in Africa, they are shutting stuff down. It don't matter that it hurts them, that it jacks up their livelihood. Y'all gonna hear me today. So,
Yeah,
so I give props to Nigeria. This happened last week, and so they're still in conversation. They got till tomorrow.
so listen, small window. We don't see no results. We going back at it again.
Man,
Going back at it.
they like, we ain't playing with y'all.
It's a new time, new day, new
And
generation.
new day, y'all gonna hear them. You're gonna hear them.
P.P. Bob, thank you so much for that vote of confidence and encouragement. We greatly appreciate that, sir. Truly appreciate that.
Thank you. So yeah, that's what's happening. So we have people coming over from Nigeria. I'm hoping that they don't go back on strike and jack up the whole airline situation all over again. But we have more people coming in the next week and onward. Now you guys, so the people are coming from Ghana, from coming within weeks' times, from West Africa, coming to Kenya. So that says a lot about where we are. It says a lot about this place and time, this location. And even though that immigration is expensive as I don't know what, we're finding a way to make it work because we want freedom.
We want it, we need it for sure, and we'll just keep pushing along, And brother Kamal, thank you so very much for the welcome. I can translate that first part, Karibu. Now, I don't know how to pronounce it, but I can translate.
Imani,
Welcome home. I got that. The other part,
he said,
I'm
do you
still
want
working.
tuna fish or salmon?
Tuna wapenda, not tuna wajali. Don't tell me what it is,
You don't eat
because
tuna.
I'm gonna learn it, and then I'm gonna respond in kind next go round. But thank you for that. Welcome home. We appreciate it. Appreciate that.
So we do have an announcement. We finally have the date and the location for the big event in August. Like we said, August 25th, you guys already knew that, but we are going back to where they wanted us, where they tell us they're home. And you can look in their eyes and see they're sincere. And not just that, they put the action behind their words, the things that they are willing to do for us to make sure that our events are successful, that our people feel, not just feel welcome, but they feel a sense of relief when they walk into this compound. So we are going back to Intim Sadai for our August the 25th event.
The Tim Sadai
It's supposed to have the
Sanctuary.
right there. You don't have no hand claps.
No, we don't.
No, Mr. Gadget Man. But yeah, we're going back to Intensity. But this time, for our August 25th event, we are celebrating Black excellence. And not just Black excellence in general, but those of us of the repatriation, of the diaspora, of the expats that are out here trying to do something. We're celebrating their businesses, their services, whatever it is that they have that they're offering to our people and to the Kenyans alike. We are celebrating them because being from another country, especially Black people coming into another country as foreigners, but it's a struggle. And if we don't support our own, nobody, one, will respect us as a community, period. And two, we will not survive. So we are having an all-white affair. It's going to be a big, beautiful celebration. And we are definitely inviting our Kenyans so y'all could come and celebrate with us and see how we do it. See how we do it. But it's also going to have, of course, those other components plenary sessions where we're going to have immigration, banking, health. Um, and health might be a couple different components. We might have insurance. We're still building the platform up. But on top of that, we're going to have live entertainment. Our Veggie Man Ami is going to be performing. His energy is crazy, but they're also going to be. We're still working on the entertainment piece. We don't want to tell it all, but when you are asking, you send emails asking when's a good time for you to come. I would definitely suggest that weekend or either come in August 25th weekend, 24th weekend. We're helping with airlines. We have a travel agent here that's a repat. She has her residency. So let me say it right. She's a repat. But she also has a travel agency company. We're partnering up with her to help with you guys getting airline tickets easier and maybe even less expensive. If you want to use her, you hit us up. Of course, we are also trying to figure out lodging because they do offer lodging at the um, wellness center. So we might be having that in the package as well. But we also have partners with Airbnbs that we recommend. So that will be the weekend you want to come. And we're doing tours. You know, we're planning to go back to the 14 Falls, which is amazing, and make a day out of it. We're going to have some excursions for the expats. We're going to have a community service component where we're going to be partnering up with another one of the repats here with an NGO that she works with as far as getting food and supplies to. Right now, they're still dealing with flood victims, but typically it's a school. I think she said that they help to supply, and then maybe even go to one of the villages. So we're still trying to look into that, how that's going to work out. So there's a lot of things that we're going to be doing. Of course, a social that weekend. Maybe we're still contemplating if it's going to be bowling. If our people come back, maybe it'll be skating. We don't know, but we're going to have a beautiful weekend, and that's the time you definitely want to come. So just hit us up. I would just say maybe Dealers Relocation Services if you want help with getting here or lodging or anything of that nature, planning your trip. We do all of that. And I think that's it for my recaps. What do you have?
That's the recap. It's beautiful. I'm telling you, we're excited. Had a wonderful time with the family and friends and uh, those that visited, as well as those that are already here. And I wanna just take a moment to highlight, uh, as you mentioned, Brother Ami, Veggie Man, those who are here in Nairobi. Uh, he has Soul Vegetarian, or he's partnered with Soul Vegetarian Restaurant. We had the privilege of being able to.
He's a part owner.
He's a part owner, but it's Soul Vegetarian Restaurant, as well as ABI, which is agriculture, which is it's a farm to table combination. I'll put it, or collaboration. I'll put it that way. And today they're having a veggie-thon where they are making expansion to the restaurant. And I'm gonna tell you, I'm a carnivore. I eat meat, but we were privileged to dine. I think it was Thursday, Thursday or Friday. Friday. We had the privilege of dining there on Friday, and they laid out the spread for us. And I'm telling you, it was really, really delicious. Really delicious. The food was incredible. There's quite a few items that I know for a fact that I definitely be going after.
Something about the sweet and sour cauliflower.
Man,
It was so crunchy.
man,
It was chicken.
that right. You wouldn't know
Mhm.
if you didn't know, you wouldn't know, right? And then even the I probably said it before, the donuts, man, oh man,
Hopefully
Lord
that
have
video's
mercy.
coming out this week.
Yeah, we're working on that with the team, so hopefully that will be available. You can kind of get a chance to look at it and get more detail as to what Soul Vegetarian Restaurant and ABI. ABI, I'm gonna tell you, it's a very fascinating concept to me.
Yeah, we'll have to spend some time with that and actually go out to his farm.
Yeah, we'll do that for sure.
Mhm.
I'm a city slicker. I don't know anything about raising
Slicker.
nothing, right? But the concept that they have is incredible. And for me, well, the concept in short is it's really a design kit for farming. Imagine that.
Yeah, he does the whole packaging.
A
for you.
whole package. Just get the land.
And it's all natural. Make sure there's no GMO
There's nothing.
seeds, there's no chemicals.
And not even only that, they have you when I say a design kit, I mean everything through and through. They can however you want to do it, however small, medium, or large, they have available already for you to be successful in your agribusiness or agriculture. And it's incredible. I'm very, very inspired and moved by it. I really, really am because it's very, to me, I've never heard of it. It's very innovative to me. And this is to me, it's a level of sincerity in their efforts because they really believe in healthy lifestyle, healthy living, of eating, but not just consuming of the taste of it, but from beginning to end, right? And so it's a beautiful collaboration. It's a beautiful concept. And I'll say this type of effort, really, truthfully, is something that needs to be very safeguarded. Understanding these corporations that are trying to do the opposite of such, with the patented seeds. I'm not going to lay on it. I'm just going to touch it and keep it moving. With the patented seeds and the pesticides and things of that nature that have adverse effects, and they're moving very strong with that, especially here, on the continent. Well, we know in America and other places, but they really moving strong here. So what he represents, in my humble opinion, needs to really, really be safeguarded. We really, really need to rally around this brother and all who are affiliated with what this brother and what they're doing, because it could be a matter of life or death, really and truth.
Definitely.
And read between the lines, okay? So today, if you're not here, even if you're not here, and you want to help this brother, and not just the brother, his whole staff, his whole team, and want to give a donation, we'll make sure, just say, hey, what's the information? We can give you the information, and then you can reach out and say, hey, I just want to throw you a few dollars here, there, so forth and so on, to help support what you're doing. And check them out on Instagram. You'll see ABI, I forget what it is. I'll put it up here. So veg _ Kenya, AMI, AMI, Vegemine. Just look at it for yourself.
Yeah, we'll
put all that links up there for you to look at and see. But I just want to, since you said, I wanted to make sure we highlighted and make sure that we brought the proper attention. And this also fits right in line to show you that as repats, the brothers from Antigua, and the sister is from the States, but I forget what state, Florida, right? And they're working very well together.
He lived in New York too.
He lived in New York, but his origin is Antigua, but it's showing that in efforts of developing community, but also building relationship with the Wakenya here as well. So it's a concept that's relatively new, but it's intended to be able to bridge and build relationship at the same time of building community. So
definitely,
yeah.
And it shows that we're coming to make, to be an asset to the community, an asset to the country. If you go in his restaurant, his whole staff, besides the owners, are all Kenyans. They're all Kenyan people. And then of course the farmers and who he has doing his farming, they're all Kenyans. So we're not just coming to take, we're doing employment, we're employing people, we're trying to grow in the community. He's trying to build awareness, healthy living. And this is who we are naturally. This is who we are. We come and try to bring that energy. I want to say thank you to my sister. I think she told me not to say her name the last time, but to my sister for that donation.
Yes,
as well as Mr. James Morrison. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. You guys, your donations get us through the weeks, get us through the months actually. And not only that, it helps us to recognize that you like us a little bit. Maybe we're doing an okay job keeping you guys informed and updated on our living in Kenya.
Right, right.
And then we have David B. He said it's getting cold in Nairobi. Do you see this?
She got
Man, I've got my blanket on. I just didn't want to show you guys, but
yes.
my ankles are cold. Lord. Let's see. McDonald, greetings. Habari Zenu. I never heard that one. What is Zenu?
I don't know. I don't know.
Did you just cuss at us? Habari Zenu. I thank you for your video of
Barbadian.
who moved recently. It was fantastic. I hope to make move next year, agriculture and transportation. Listen, Karibu, Kenya. And the reason why we can say that, what we're learning is even here in Kenya, there's way more land, unused, untapped raw land than there is people. So they're like welcoming people to come, especially for agriculture, to help, you know, build on the land, work the land, farming, food, all of that. They want you to come and participate in agribusiness. They want you to. So welcome. It means greetings to more than one. Okay, so Habari Zenu.
Okay.
I'm gonna say that. I can remember Zenu.
I don't know.
Because one of my favorite warriors is Xena.
I don't know why.
Because I used to watch
Xena,
her and she was the tough white girl on TV and that was my girl. That was my homie. So Habari Zenu.
Oh Lord,
I'll remember that one. So, you know what? The topic today is actually, it's a little delayed. It happened 2 weeks ago, but again, last week we were just.
Yeah.
So we're gonna let my brother here.
So as you saw the banner or the flyer, the thumbnail, I should say, it might have struck you. It might have been quite interesting. I don't know, maybe not, but I thought it would be good to place it and give a little intrigue, if you will, as to what it is that we want to maybe share with you from our discovery standpoint. And so one morning, the wife and I sitting and beginning our day, and we both were perusing the social media outlets, and we happened to look into our WhatsApp group, and someone had posted that particular flyer of Dave Chappelle. And I said, well, wait a minute now. Am I seeing this correctly? Please don't tell me that I missed it, because I didn't see anything of any kind of Dave Chappelle coming to Kenya, right? I was like, wait a minute. And that's my guy. I mean, I love Dave Chappelle. I love that brother. I think he's hilarious. Not only that, I think that he is able to deliver some truths in a way that nobody else can, really, truthfully. Anyway, that's just me. So I said, wait a minute. And so I said, let me hurry up and find out to make sure we didn't miss it, because we on it. We got to find it. So as soon as we found out the day, the date, the location, where he would be performing, back in the WhatsApp group, the same person said, but I think it's sold out. I said, no, that can't be. How? Don't tell me that, please. So I went back to the social media outlet, in the specific, I guess, profile that was hosting, and it said, sure enough, sold out. I said, no, it can't be.
I was screaming like, because in Kenya, everything is about money. So I was like, call him.
I called him too.
Ask him, can we pay for a seat?
You got a VIP seat, whatever we need to do. And they said, I'm sorry. I do. I said, well, wait a minute. I mean, and I just was nothing I could say. And the sister could hear it in my voice, the sadness that I had. And she was like, well, just maybe next time. Maybe next time. So now I'm like, so now the emotional experience that I'm having is disappointment. And I'm also baffled. I'm confused. I'm like, how is this? How does one of such magnitude slip in without any major, no billboard, no nothing, no major announcement of no major marketing of any kind, that he is here in Kenya and will be performing, right? And I'm like, man, I can't wrap my mind around this. I can't understand, because the venue was a small venue, comparatively, a small venue comparative to his magnitude as a, as a major artist, right? And as it is, it was intended to be such. It was intended to be that way. And I'm trying to do the math. I'm trying to figure out, well, be that as it may, small venue, I can only imagine the cost factor of, one, him being here performing, and two, him getting here to actually be able to perform, right? In and out. Don't know how it all went. He might have been on his own dime. I don't know all the
Yeah,
dynamics.
he was here on a mission, on a humanitarian mission, it says.
So that makes a lot of sense. But either way, it had us thinking that, wow. So if there is a lane, if you will, for someone of that magnitude, where are we? Where are we, and what is really available for us as diasporas, wherever we may be, for even just locals for that matter, in the various markets that will possibly assure a level of success for us in having a certain quality of life and living, even in the business sectors, right? So it dawned on me that, wow, Nairobi, it's layers to it. There's many layers to to unveiling and discovering all of what Nairobi really has to offer. And so it began to really be confirming in the sense of what previously we had been thinking. And as we go about our days, and as we try to uh, just position ourselves and help others be positioned in a way where they can have a good quality of living here, and in consideration, and using Nairobi as an option for that, right? And there's so many developments taking place at one time. But where are we? Where are we?
Yeah, we talk about like when you're looking at builders
Right.
and businesses
Businesses.
and everything else that's out there, you very rarely see the diaspora,
You don't see the diaspora in that.
like our diaspora.
Right, right. The African diaspora, right? And why is it that we are not, in a positive sense, taking advantage of these opportunities that exist right here, right in front of us? So it made me to think about how the mindset that we have or do not have or should have, when we take into consideration and relocating and transitioning, whether it's here or wherever we're trying to transition to on the continent. Now, it seems to be too much of a certain level of trending that we're seeing in relationship between the diasporas and the locals of the different countries, Ghana, Gambia, namely, West Africa, but I'm sure in other areas of the continent as well. And it's trending in a way, from my humble opinion, is trending in a way that is not so positive.
What you mean?
A lot of voicing of the differences that exist between Black Americans and Africans, right? And it seems as though there's no solution-oriented dialogue that's taking place. There's no, and I don't want to negate or invalidate what an individual is experiencing wherever he or she may be, but it's trending in a way where it's making it more of a challenge to be able to build a relationship or develop an effective relationship between the diasporas and our African family, wherever we may be. And that makes me to really think about how we're missing and being blinded to the opportunities that exist for us to be able to have a beautiful quality of life and living, as well as a beautiful business enterprise or enterprises. 1 point whatever 6 or 1.6, 1.7, 1.8 trillion dollar consumership, buying power that we have, right? But when does that change and how can we make that and help that change, right? So if we are coming and we are here as diasporas, as a community of people, then we have a certain level of power that we can utilize to now become a part of the business sector. But we have to change, I guess, our mindset and our level of thinking. Am I making sense?
Yeah, I mean, but
Yep.
there's a lot of. I'm gonna tell you how I feel about
Please
this
tell us.
situation. So, and y'all know I just gotta be honest. The new immigration laws that we have here in Kenya, not necessarily laws, but cost and pricing that we have here in Kenya is going to hurt a lot of investors. And in turn, also hurt a lot of us that's trying to come over here and establish businesses. And I heard from a couple people that wanted to come and maybe even get the business visa here. Since they have these new pricing now, it feels like the same thing that's against us in the States is now against us trying to open up a business here, trying to establish a business here. And it's going to hurt us, but it's going to hurt Kenya in the long run because even though it stops us from being able to come and have the affordability to open up a business, all the foreign investors, not all, but a lot of the foreign investors that are here, the taxes on them now is too much. To have the renewals, the visa renewals, and the cost of that is getting out of hand. So Kenya's going to wind up suffering in the long run if we don't change what's going on with the immigration pricing.
So what about this, right? I understand that. But how about, I should say, how about, what if today or tomorrow, and the opportunity is presented, you listening?
Hmm.
That, okay, the diasporas, okay, look, we're opening the floor for you. We're making it, we're creating a lane for you
Hmm.
to be able to do what it is that you think is necessary for you to do in the business sector or wherever, and we're going to make it easy for you or easier for you. Would we be prepared for that?
So yeah, because what's funny is we think that we don't have it. We think that we can't. And even our person that does our immigration here, he says, Americans, I'll never underestimate y'all again. Because the people that appear to not be able to afford immigration are the ones that say, okay, I got it, let's do it. And the ones that look and appear that they can afford it are the ones that say, that's too much. So it's like the money is there. We have money to do the things that we want to do.
That's my point. My point is we have it. It's the utilization of it that brings about the concern. Even as you say, even in America, I can only speak for America, being Black American. Even in America, it's the same thing. This is how we know we have the money. It's the utilization of it or the misuse of the money that keeps us at a stagnant place. And so what's the cause of it? So, if we're looking to move to Africa, we're looking to have a certain quality of life here on the continent, and we still have a particular mindset that we had prior to, that's keeping us collectively as a community thriving, collectively as a community, it will be much the same here. So we can't really put any necessary demands because have not we collectively utilize the dollars that we have to say, okay, in the light of what we're saying, we're not looking to take, but we're looking to actually be able to give back. But how effective can we be if we don't direct our dollars in the proper sense, in the right manner?
Well, we want to at least have the opportunity to do that.
Okay.
So it was already hard enough for a lot of people to show that they have, I think it's 100,000, 150,000 in the bank account for business purposes. That was already hard enough. But now you want to charge almost triple the cost for immigration for you to just even be able to do that. And it's crazy because a lot of it is we're going to come and employ the local people here. We're coming to pay taxes. We're coming to service to put whatever we're doing. We're providing this business, and you're making it feel like if you can't afford what I want on top of that, then you can't come. You can't do it. And it's not just, this is where we are. We're in Kenya, so this is what we're talking about. But we had a lot of those same kind of issues in other countries here in Africa as well. But to be able to say, let's collectively pull our resources and go over there and do X, Y, and Z. If we don't do it in the States, we ain't going to do it over here. We're still damaged people. We're still coming with this baggage of we got to get mine, by any means necessary. Doesn't matter if we pull our resources, doesn't matter who I can bring up, who I can help. As long as I'm doing what I gotta do, you have that kind of mindset.
That's
We've
good.
seen it so much our first 3 years here. We know that mindset very much. So like we've been saying here, we're trying to build that community. And in the building of the community, we have to literally knock down walls, knock down preconceived ideas, knock down prejudices that we have amongst ourselves. There's a lack of trust. There's a lack of trust within our own community, and we bring all of that with us. So now when we come here, we're saying, no, we can't be like this. So that means we're starting all over from the bottom, just trying to build our tribe, our tribe 45. We starting from the bottom to make that happen.
Mhm.
And that starts with the mindset. That starts with the mindset. We got some good comments here.
I'm looking at a lot of good comments. Some I'm scared, but so, it's good though. It's good. It's good commentary. That is good for good dialogue. Because it's very necessary.
Necessary.
It's a very necessary thing. And again, it's to me, it's been made very clear that there is a lane. There is a lane. you know, uh, and I do understand that even in that lane that is here specifically for us, uh, of course, it's not, you know, there's some challenges there, but I think that if we move in a direction that's more collective oriented, right, then I think it will be easier to overcome those particular challenges. So if we can look toward the individuals, I'm just hypothetical, look toward the individuals, not even individuals, entities, I should say, enterprises that are among us that are of the architectural type in skill set or development, you know, those type of things that will help in the way of adding and enhancing the infrastructure that's already in place, right? Because we see it every day. We're seeing buildings skyscraper buildings going up every day that are here, but among them, where are the diaspora? Because I know they're there. I know we have the brilliance of mind and skill and talent of developers, black developers and architects and design, all of that there. I know they exist. However, if the mindset, as we mentioned, is not such that we can clearly see that there is a certain level of existence that I or we could have in Africa, where we could really be recognized and identified as a source that is aiding and helping with whatever infrastructure, economy, and have a good quality of life and a good quality, good quality of living. And I'm gonna tell you, I'm still on this. I said it not last week, the week before. I'm still hot about Tyler Perry not meeting with President Ruto. Because these are the individuals that need to be connected to and connected with. They got they have it. They not only do they have the dollars, but that's a major resource, right? But I'm not sure. I don't know why, you know what I'm saying, what the planning as far as, His Excellency, why but from the perspective of a Tyler Perry type living in that cultural society that we are from and that he lives in, and knowing the struggles and the plights and so forth and so on, should know, and not being, and I'm just speaking from my own vantage point, not being able to see that this is a doorway. I'm at an advantage position to speak to a head of state to further make a way for my people, right?
But you know what? Because of who they are, they can't even play the my people game. For some reason, you never hear that language coming from them. You never do. Um, I can't say this person's name, but he make a great valid point as well, because we've had this situation with the person at that place we were talking about a couple of weeks ago. They were a Kenyan diasporan that lived in the state for a period of time, and then they came back. They opened business, but we weren't the caliber of people because they've been there. They studied us, they seen us, and for some reason, we're not the caliber of people that they wanted to attract. So, um, if we did have the mindset of building, bridging a gap, working together, that would be exactly what we would need. You know what I'm saying? The locals who understand us, been there, they seen what we went through, they see what we go through on a daily basis, and they're like, look, I'll work with them, I'll build with them. We Black people, and it's weird that we say the white Kenyans and the diasporas and blah blah blah. I want to just say we're just Black, but you have to understand what I'm talking about. So we saying all these different labels, but that's exactly what we need. We need to be able to build together, and we the only ones that is willing to make that happen. I've seen other races of people come over here and look at Africans. You in Africa. Matter of fact, me and our guests, we just walked out of the store 2 hours ago. We're in Africa. We're in Kenya. And not out of the store, out of the apartment. I was showing them an apartment. And there was a Chinese man coming out of the apartment. And so his friend, who is his twin, hey, how you doing, sir? That Chinese man put his head down like, I know you're not talking to me.
Mm.
And the sister that's with us, she was like, do you get that all the time? I said, no, because I don't pay them no attention. I don't talk to them. But the fact that you are over here in the Black country in Africa and feel like you are above a Black person, that you can't even speak, that's mind blowing. You can't partner with them in nothing. You can be their employees and make the bare minimum and get treated like crap, but you can't partner with them. The same Chinese man that's here is the same Chinese man that's in the States. We know them all too well. When you see us outside boycotting these different restaurants or convenience stores because that one called us the N-word or that one's not treating us nice. It's the same Chinaman, but they are over here and you can't partner with them. But for us, we would be like, yo, please, let's work together. Let's build together. I make everybody eats. But it's a little different because no one sees us. We're just people. We're just regular folk. But it's not true. Not in our spirit, not in our reality. It's not true.
I want to. That's good. That's good, sweetie. This gentleman, pretty much on the same vein, stated here of a conversation that was had between. I'm not sure if it's a he or she, but had with a Nigerian with that same understanding that if
Mm.
Africa and the diasporas,
Hmm.
you know, it would be, and I think that us, give presenting uh, our case or our observation, our experience, or whatever is like seedlings, if you will, that hopefully would germinate or could germinate, and the dialogue will go further uh, along, and it would touch the right hearts and minds, and it will bring the necessary energies and forces and people together to make it a reality. And I believe that it will. I think that I really, really think that it will. But I do know that there are those opportunities that, uh, and it's interesting because, again, watching individuals when they arrive and they come and the light bulb goes off, you know, and they become expressive of, in just a short time, not in a short period of time, become very expressive of how their thought process was about here, and how quickly it changes after being here and have a certain realization, an epiphany of sorts. And when the dross, if you will, is removed, then the gold, you know, begins to shine a little more. And now your thoughts and your ideas, everything becomes more clear. You have a certain level of clarity of mind and spirit, and you begin to look at and see things as they probably have always been, maybe, maybe not, but differently, of course, for sure, than the way it's been seen prior to being out of that particular culture society called America. And my thing is, I hope that we can, and I know that it is. I'm not saying that it's not completely, but I hope that we will more and more by and by be able to really, really see the level of opportunities that are there uh, for us in a variety of different markets.
Yeah, like your friend that was here, he's going crazy because all he see is business opportunities. I don't know how many businesses he done created in
Right.
this 3 weeks in his
I mean,
head.
really. I mean,
He's like,
and he's a
I'm,
brilliant brother.
yeah, he's
He
like, I'm
has
gonna lose my mind.
he's a brilliant, brilliant, brilliant brother, and but it's that's how it is. It's like that,
Hmm.
and so
You get people like Andre, Philip was saying, Andre told him, I can't be in Nairobi. When I'm in Nairobi, all I see is business opportunities.
it is.
And he's trying to be retired. But if you come over here, he's like,
You see it. It's
ooh,
like, man,
we
you
can
can
do
do this,
this, we
this,
can do
this, and
this and do
this.
that.
Right.
It's so much. It's so much. And it can only help and benefit the country and the people, all of our livelihoods
Right.
together.
Together.
You know what I'm saying? And I just wish people can see us for who we really are as Black people.
Well, it's going to be ultimately, it's going to be up to us to be able to, and not for that necessarily that particular purpose and reason, just be who we are, accept our own and be ourselves. But ultimately, that is what's going to have to happen and take place in order to be recognized and identified. And our words are not good enough. It's our activity, it's our action, it's our actually what it is that we are doing and the results thereof that will ultimately, and I think that it will take some time. Uh, I know it's going to take some time, because we're still a wounded people. We're trying to heal, and a part of us coming here is that. So we're doing all of this, all in the process of still trying to heal and discover or rediscover all of those things there. So um, it's up to us, however, to always put in front of us. I mean, we as the diaspora people, even our Kenya family or African family, that there is the opportunity there that we can, put our hands on the plow together and do it together without having, you know, some other unseen hands involved. We don't have to have it that way. It could just strictly be our hands on the plow, really, digging deep and making it happen and making a reality for ourselves. So I'm excited, man. I'm telling you, when I saw our brother Dave Chappelle, it opened it opened me up even more. It really allowed me to, open my eyes a little more to see certain things and increase my level of excitement of the possibilities that are there as an individual, as a family, and as a collective community. And I'm excited. I'm looking forward. So that's pretty much it for me, sweet.
Oh, we forgot to announce that we have our newest member of the Repatriates.
Yes, yes,
Our
yes.
American Kenyan baby have been born.
So precious.
Yeah, we haven't even seen them yet. They want us. Everybody has to wait 2 weeks.
Gotta wait.
There's some people, if they're watching, some rebels that broke in there, but we're gonna obey the 2 week punishment.
Not punishment. It's just safeguarding.
But it's my baby.
Yeah.
I've been waiting for this little boy. Ah, can't wait. I can't
So
wait.
let's give some clarity here. We're not talking about our. We don't have.
He's mine.
There's a beautiful diaspora
Feel like a
family,
child. He's mine.
that was blessed to deliver a beautiful, beautiful child, baby boy, and
Yeah, so we've
it's
been getting to spend
joyous.
a lot of time with the sister, the
Yeah,
baby girl.
yeah, it's a joy. It's truly a joy and a treat.
Yeah, and so it's our first baby born here on the continent.
Mhm.
So it's like, wow, who can say that? My baby, born of a Haitian and a Jamaican American family, is born here in Kenya.
Kenya.
That's hot.
It is hot. It is hot.
That is hot. So,
So let me give this. I want to provide this information here.
mhm.
Check out on Instagram uh, before we go. Time has really gotten away from us. Where is it? Let me find it. All right. Get your pen out. Instagram, ABI Organic Kits. Okay. For those who are looking to do some land purchasing here. And I don't, and I don't know that it just is, they're located and they're based here, but I don't know if it's just for here. I don't know. But either way, check them out on Instagram, ABI Organic Kits, okay? And learn more about what it is that they've been doing and continue to do and look forward and continuing to do. Get all the necessary information that you may need, uh, from them. I'm sure, I know for a fact their contact information is on there. So definitely take a look at that. Um, and if you're looking to do agribusiness, agriculture of any sort, any kind, to me, again, this is an incredible concept. A design kit. Come on, man. Somebody like me, I need that. I have no green thumbs at all. I got my little plant that I said I'm going to make my friend, and I'm doing okay. I could be doing a lot better, but I'm doing okay with it.
You're not talking to him
I
enough.
hadn't been talking to my plant lately, so I gotta spark up some conversation with my plant. Let them know that
You love them?
Still got love for
Oh, you love them.
them.
So, and listen, August 25th, the big event for the,
Hold on, baby. Hold on.
oh, you said you was
I'm
done.
not
Okay.
finished. I got more information. Well, okay. Along those lines,
I thought you was gonna put it in the
I am.
messages.
I'm going to do it, but I want them to get it now while they can. Okay. And then also SoulVeg _ Kenya. I think I got that correctly. Again, today is their Veggie-thon, and they are looking to expand the restaurant portion of the restaurant. And again, the food is absolutely delicious. It's really, really good. I mean, it assures me that if I should ever decide not to eat meat anymore, I'm okay. I'll be okay because there's some there's some. I'm gonna tell you that burger was off the chain. It was a bean burger.
That black bean burger is with the fake cheese. I don't know what the fake cheese. It was so good.
It was a vegan cheese.
It was a sauce. It wasn't a cheese, but you
Yeah,
didn't know
you didn't
because
know.
it was like cheesy.
That thing was good, and it was a spring. Was it like a spring roll or something? It was like a what was it?
Oh yeah, the spring rolls.
The spring
They
roll.
the biggest spring rolls you'd ever get.
So
They're
it
doing like
was-
this big. I was like,
It
okay,
was nice.
okay.
You know, yeah, I could be okay if I decide to say, you know what, I'm gonna lay off chicken and
I would just be dead.
the.
Mm-mm.
So check them out. Listen, if you know, reach out to them. If again, I know you're not here, but I'm hoping that you have the same spirit of wanting to uh, support for those that are boots on the ground that are making a way for all of us. You know, an ally, if you will. You know, if you decide to come this way, you already have boots on the grounds of individuals that have already been, you know, putting the work in. And I'm gonna tell you, the spirit and the energy from the brother and the entire staff is incredible. It's very consistent, very, very consistent. The food, the efforts that they're doing, and the character of the individuals is just consistent through and through. So it's worthy of support. So if you could reach out to them, follow them, learn from them, support them, um, please. That's a wonderful thing.
And can we at least get 98 likes since we have 98 people
I
on?
forgot to put my like. I got sidetracked. Forgot to put my like
Can
button.
y'all just like us a little bit, please? That'll help us. That's why we didn't come on last week. Y'all wasn't liking us. Y'all wasn't liking us. Thank you guys that have supported. Just go ahead. I ain't gonna say nothing.
I know you want to close out. I want to close out. I know I don't want to belabor the point. I just want to make sure we make the right connections here, right? So follow us, please, on Instagram, please. And if you do, check us out on Instagram. You'll see we were at the Soul Vegetarian, and we spent some time there. We were able to capture a live version of the Instagram uh, right there on the spot, and you get a chance to get a sense and a feel of what's going on and what they're doing. And then among other things, that was another thing on the recap. I'm not gonna go into it, but we hit some nice spots. We went back to Gecko Cafe and the whole jazz. I'm a jazz. I love
we had a
jazz.
good time at
We had a
Gecko.
good time there at Gecko Cafe. You know, enjoyed it. Mom Dukes was with us.
What about Hoya?
And
We didn't take them there.
no, but Huyo's Kitchen and Poetry. Enjoyed that with the poetry. So if you in the poetry scene, you write, you recite, and you speak,
And the Somalian food,
off the chain.
I know the Kenyans gonna be mad at me, but Somalian food is the best.
It's good. It was good. It was really.
Seasoning, the cooking technique, the flavors.
It's very good.
That's how you gotta say.
We said,
That's it.
you know, you know, it's a good thing. It's off the chain. So, anyway, I think that's it. We can go on and on.
Okay, so can I do my reminder?
Go ahead, give it up to him. Give it to him. Give it to him.
Lord have mercy. So we are also, I don't know if we made an announcement the last time, but coming up in the future of his mastermind, we are going to be doing a dealer's relocation services on another channel.
Yes.
So we will be highlighting more of real estate topics, a lot of the new clients that's coming in, the housing that we're doing, shopping, all different kinds of things that I typically do every day with the relocation services. Pretty soon you'll be able to find that on an ARS channel, that we are still working and building. We're not going to make it public until we get enough content on there, but that is in the works for the future.
Excited about
I'm excited about it.
Okay.
We've gotten some responses. Um, Someone even put on there, or somebody said, what if a network picked this up? Oh, my daughter said that.
And that's
The concept is amazing.
That's the whole idea, right? The whole idea is like you watch House Hunters, you watch this stuff, and there's don't none of them go to Africa
And relocate and document that process.
But that's what that's a dealer's relocation. That was meant for us to do. So I'm excited about it because this is her lane. This is what she loves to do. She's beautiful at it. She's growing more and more and learning, and it allowed me to step in more into my role of video and photo production and all of that stuff there. And I can, really help tell the story from a visual standpoint. So very excited about all of that. And we'll bring it. We'll bring it.
Move over, HTTV. ARS is coming.
ARS is coming.
Focusing on
Kenya. Yeah.
So I'm going to operate the Rhonda. This man, Brother Charles, Brother Charles, I hear what you're saying, and I'm not going to say I told you so next year, but we'll see you next year when you get tired of that.
That's my brother. Assalamu alaikum, Brother Charles.
Because you just don't even
cool.
understand.
I like that though. That's good. That's good.
Whatever.
That the Rhonda division.
Whatever. You don't even understand. You're still a tourist. So when you get back over there, as we're doing relocation services for I don't know how many families that's leaving Rhonda coming over here, you're gonna see. Not that Rhonda's a bad place,
but listen.
But if you want to set up business, it's a different beast.
Listen, but I need someone that if I decide to step back that way, that I can I know it's someone I can connect with. I mean, as there's other brothers there, but FOI to FOI, I can connect with. So you're in good position, brother.
Whatever. I'll see you next year when you be coming over here with your tail between your legs. Like, all right.
Yeah.
Let's see. Actually, you should come on the 25th of August when we have our next big expat meetup at Intim Sadai, where they want us, appreciate us, love us, bringing us in. Listen, we're doing a Taste of Africa that weekend. That event, it's going to have the Taste of Africa, and the one of the owners has said we're going to bring in chefs from Ghana, Nigeria, different that specializes in authentic cuisine to teach our chefs. No, you can't bring in outside food. We'll just get them to come in and teach our chefs, and we're gonna make it happen. It's like y'all would do that for us. We're gonna document that and show the world. This is how you treat the diaspora. You say you want us to come home, Karibu, Kenya. This is how you make somebody feel like you at home. They want you. They want your business. I'm excited. I'm so excited. Man, this is going to be crazy. It's going to be epic. We got a whole lot planned. That's the weekend you want to come. We're still doing consultations. adilahsrelocationservices@gmail.com. You want to get your consultation in. You want to figure out if Africa is the move. Do you want to move to Kenya? Can you move to Kenya? What do you need to do? Whatever questions you have, let's get them answered.
And and if I may add to that, it's just, listen, anywhere you gotta make life is what you make it, right? You get here to Africa, and whatever expectations that you may have had or have, and if they're not met 100%, it's okay. It's cool. You have to do your part though. We have to do our part. If it's not what you ideally think it should be, then make it be what you think it should be. Don't run away, because you'll be running all your life. That at least you can say that coming here to Africa, coming to Kenya, Nairobi, wherever, that you have a better peace of mind.
You have a clean slate.
You have a clean slate. And you have a wide open field to work out in.
Hmm.
But without all of the, there's always going to be obstacles in life, but not all of those unnecessary obstacles. And so if you come and it's not exactly what you, man, don't run. You can't keep running, trying to escape. Listen, make it work for you. This is why we build community. This is why we try to rally where we can, so we can say, hey man, we can make this work.
We can make it work. Come with that mind of being a part and contributing, not just seeing what you can get from it. No one owes you anything. No one owes you anything. If you're not a retiree and you just come in to just relax the rest of your life and just chill, you need to be thinking. And even as a retiree, you come into a country that can use any little bit of information, technology, anything you can offer. They welcome it. They welcome it. Everyone is welcome. I want to say thank you to Anna. Thank you so much, sis.
Thank you, sis. I don't
We
want to thank you,
appreciate
but I'm
you.
gonna thank you anyway.
You get to eat dinner.
All right. All right, good stuff. And I want to read real quick, PP Bob say we should visit Brother Charles regularly every 6 months. I think I'm gonna try to do that, brother. I think I am, really seriously.
Go ahead.
And Brother Charles, listen, brother. I know this is probably should. Like, I got some books still in Rwanda.
That's
I need you to go back and get my books, brother.
That's
No, that's not. That's all.
yeah,
I mean,
we need
but
somebody
these
to
are
go get his stuff.
but these are books, brother, that you can appreciate as what
They're
that you
probably
probably.
gone.
I hope they're not gone. I
Let
pray.
me have that.
I hope he's not gone.
Gone.
But if they're not, brother, if you could, I'll touch base with you and we can work it out somehow. But I'm gonna find out, make sure my books are still there, and you can have Adam until I can get to the books. If in fact they're still, I hope they're still there. Anyway, Brother Charles, we'll connect for sure. We'll connect. So, all right, family. So,
But if you want to relocate to Kenya, it's crazy. 80-90% of the people that come over, that comes through the relocation services, never stepped foot on the continent, never been to Kenya at all. And they're like, I'm coming, get my house together, what I need to do. If this is you and you ready to come and relocate to Kenya, adilahsrelocationservices at gmail.com.
oh, I didn't put that up, that banner. I'm sorry.
Oh my goodness. And listen, I already aware. I know everyone keeps saying your prices are too low. You need to higher your prices. You do too much for what you're charging. That's true. But the objective is to make it easier for you right now. Prices will be going up. But for right now, you want to make that exodus, now's the time. Now's the time before ARS comes up and I become famous because of HGTV picking up the network. When that happens, I won't even talk to you.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. So,
all right, family. So thank you very much. Hope something that was said, it was of good, whether it's directly from us in the commentary. I just feel like we're a community, even right here on Sundays between 5 and 6.
one last thing. Susie Nimini,
What?
I don't know.
Just say the first name.
Susan Nimini. Listen, we are inviting the Wakenians. We want y'all to come.
Please come.
Please come. We love it when y'all come. Y'all make us feel like you want us here. And then we learn from each other and we grow from each other. In this event, you will learn our culture. You will see our culture live in effect because we crazy. And you get to be a part of our craziness. So please do come August 25th. We're going to be posting that up soon. You'll be able to register probably in the next week or two for that event and for if anybody needs lodging and all that kind of stuff within the next 2 weeks. We will have all of that outlined and prepared for you.
And I just thought of something. I got an idea. I'm not going to say it right now.
Say it.
I'm not. But it's something I'm going to put in action and put in motion in the efforts of putting our Wakenya family and diasporas in the same space.
Okay.
So be on the lookout for it. It just came to my mind from the sister in her comment. So thank you for that. Hopefully we'll see you on the 25th. But just pay attention. We'll put something together there. So thank you so much again. Hopefully something said that was good, helpful. Hopefully we appreciate you as always tuning in just listening to us, what we have to share of our experience as we are on this journey and we're learning along the way.
Yep, Anthony is open to all Africans in the diaspora.
Come on
Yes.
now. Love
Yes,
it.
we are celebrating Black excellence.
Black beauty, Black excellence,
Mhm.
Black power, Black love,
Blackness.
just
And
whether.
we come from the essence of Blackness
Come on
from
now.
all over the continent.
You
So we
know-
can't say the Nigerians can't come. When you check my DNA, it's going to say 49%
You
Nigerian.
see that nose? You see that nose? Isn't that a beautiful Nigerians, part Nigerian, part European nose?
A lot of my work ethic, I know, comes from the Nigerian bloodline. I already know
Yeah,
it.
she.
I know it. But you talking about my Jesus
Yeah,
nose?
nostrils.
You hear this? This color, you see what they did to us?
It's beautiful. It's the nose I fell in love with, so I'm
No, you didn't,
good.
because I didn't have this nose 2 years ago.
Well, it's the remix. It's the
Mm.
Diddy remix
This
version.
is actually the Mazungo blood coming out. Why my nose shrinking? What's going on? Blame that on my
Oh,
mom.
Lord have mercy.
Who does that mess?
Yeah, you know it's hard to let y'all go. I'm sorry, we just keep going on. So anyway, enjoy your rest of your day. Those that are on the other side of the world, enjoy your day. Hopefully, it's a beautiful day for you. And as you move into the week, enjoy your week. For those on this side, I hope you close out your evening very well and you have a fresh start for the new week as well. And God willing,
Hopefully we get some videos up for you this week.
we're working
to
on
look
this
at.
team. We're working on this media team, and it's some challenges, but
Some challenges.
we get it together though. We get it together. We're getting it together. All right, fam. So all the best to you. May Allah bless each and every one of you, and God willing, we'll see you next time. All right. Peace and blessings.